Dress Circle started actually in the marketplace in Covent Garden, and it developed into what it is today, which is the shop.
Dress Circle is a musical theatre store known as the greatest showbiz shop in the world. We specialise in everything connected to musical theatre: books, CDs, DVDs, memorabilia, merchandise, all of those things that connect to musical theatre, and things that run on from that.
I've sort of always been interested in musical theatre. I've been collecting since probably 15 or 16 years of age, and that's a long time ago. Dress Circle is it's quite a unique shop in a way. We specialise in musical theatre, that is stage musicals, and also we carry a lot of film soundtracks of film musicals.
Dress Circle is very much a community. It's a place that people come and gather and they meet other like-minded people. And we try and do that on dresscircle.com as well, whereby we encourage people to post messages on our message board. The website is very interactive. Obviously, primarily it's an e-commerce site where you buy things, but it also has information about the signings that we do here, the special events that we do here. We'll do book signings. We've got John Barrowman coming in, and we're very active in communicating with the customers and the fans that come here to see John Barrowman.
We serve a lot of the older members of the community who perhaps can't get into London and will call up because they're looking for a song they heard when they were in service in Burma, and do we have a copy of it? And you get these wonderful people singing songs to you down the telephone, and we find it and we mail it out to them.
It's amazing. I mean, most of our customers, once they find here, they just find they can get anything they want to do with musical theatre, and if we don't actually have it in stock, we can always get it in extremely quickly for them. So they come back in again and again, and they also like all the gossip that we can impart with them. Most of it's true.
Mail order is one thing, but then when they come in and see us and say they've been ordering from us online, and it's lovely to see faces, and long may it continue. We
have musical theatre students, we have people on holiday from America, we have some of the doyens of theatre, we have, from Andrew Lloyd Webber to students on their first outing into the theatre.
We cater for both the professionals, semi-professionals. We supply libraries, BBC, institutions and the industry, as well as Joe Public, as well as people coming in that know Dress Circle from the past.
We get a lot of the composers. Sondheim is one of our customers. That's Stephen Sondheim. Jerry Herman, who of course is my favourite composer. He always comes in here when he's in town. And John Kander, Tim Rice, they all seem to find their way in here, just to be reassured that we have in stock all their CDs and, of course, sheet music and whatever.
So if this didn't exist, I don't know what we'd do. I think you'd probably be able to get the Korean version of Cats in here. So it is, if you're a real collector, it's very important. And they're just lovely people here.
Oh, this is fantastic. This is one of my favourite places in London, because every time I do a new show or I'm contacted about a show, the first thing I do is run into here and check the music and look through the scores and and everything, and they supply everything that you need.
Outside of the theatre hours, we still have stock in here from current West End shows, which you can only buy at the theatre during performance time, and also we do stock every new recording that comes out, whether it's American, British, or from other European countries.
I think people go to the theatre to see a live performance because there is nothing like it. First of all, you have the magic of stepping into a theatre, and then you have that feeling that you're a part of something. You're not just watching it there, you're a part of it. And to take home the soundtrack, you can relive it. You play it, you hear it, and you're there again. People want to collect things. They want their T-shirt or their mug or just something to remind them of their theatre experience.
I have to say, I can never tell what's going to be a hit. Or what, when we were going to do Hello Dolly, I thought people will think it's old-fashioned. And of course, we had fabulous reaction and great reviews for it. Wicked is also new and amazing.
Signings are very popular with Dress Circle. We tend to hold all of the signings for the new musicals when there is a new London cast recording. One of the first we had was for Les Miserables, and the last one we had was for Sister Act.
The plot is still the same. The difference is that all of the action has been transplanted to the 70s. Now everything happens in the 70s. It's a disco score, it's a new score, so you don't get any of the music from the film.
It goes hugely well with audiences as well. All ages and all types. I don't think I've ever been in a show that appeals to such a wide range of people.
They really love it.
They go mad.
They're wild.
They go mad.
Very wild.
If there isn't a standing ovation at the end, I'm fairly cross.
They are incredibly popular because it gives people a chance to meet the people they see up there on the stage. It gives the fans a chance to meet, to have a couple of minutes chat with their heroes, if you like, with the stars of the shows.
Regards to the signature on my skin. Oh, really? The signature will only be used for tattoo purposes.
I would like to think that in 10 years' time Dress Circle will still be here. We've been here for 30 years. In order to do that, obviously, we have to grow, we have to move with the times. I will go along as I have been doing, looking at new possibilities, new ventures and new partnerships to continue for another 10 years.
The word evolve is critical for us, our survival. To have gone through 2 recessions and an arson attack in the space of 14 years is quite hard and heavy going, but we rebuilt Dress Circle after the attack, and primarily because of the staff and their passion and that it was their life.
We will always support new shows, new talent, and producers are aware that you know, if you've got a musical on, this is where people come to find out about it. We have people jump off a plane from New York and come straight to Dress Circle to find out what the latest show is and what they should be seeing.
It's one of the things I love about working at Dress Circle is the actual enthusiasm of the kids. You know, they just love it. It's all new to them. They get in it because they love the actual genre and they want to be an actor. And it's lovely when you put on a CD like Next to Normal, and for the first time when you know nothing about it, and all the kids in the store, well, they all want to buy a copy because they think it's absolutely amazing.
It's always a pleasure when you get new young people coming in and looking for old musicals that have, you know, long been forgotten, and of course they're starting their collecting and carrying on the, you know, the habits. So hope it never dies.
They come in just to see what's going on in the West End, because if we don't know it, as most of our customers will say, it obviously isn't happening.